Hello there, I'm here. I didn't forget. I just forgot to open the game. That's how relaxed I am, and also I'm a bit tired. But we're getting there. Rinaldi, I read your message. I replied. I need to figure out how to do that. I don't think, but we will get there. We have 1 hour and a half ahead. Na, na, na. It's not my fault that the game has so many layers to get in, but still, until we have 4 minutes until everything starts. If there's like everything, something else. Oh, okay, here. Okay. Okay, I'm entering this with you. There I am, all alone. Well, there's plenty people to the party. Hi, Boom. Look how beautiful. Where is everybody else? I didn't figure out about the music. That's bad. So let me think. Okay. I'm trying to. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. Okay, so here's the party, apparently. I guess. Okay, it's fine, right? Everyone celebrates the way they want. I'm trying to figure out how to get Rinaldi here. I think I'm going to open Discord, but if I do that, this is probably going to Let me try to open Discord. The thing is, if I invite you here, sorry, like I'm trying to figure something out. Like there's nothing you should know, nothing I can say that you already don't know. So if you want to watch anything in particular, like you can do it. I have no troops. All the reports that I see were super funny. Okay. Let me see if I can get to well, oh my god. Okay. Let me try something. Okay, I want to finish something. Okay. Okay. So 40 seconds for the core. Well, so sorry, I'm distracted. I think Lead Show shared a screenshot in Glob 10 in Global Conquest channel, and since 858 maxed out the first two rounds, this is like 100% like the final. So Rinaldi, if you're there, I am talking to you in Discord. Does it glitch for you? Like the ones that are watching? If there's anyone watching, I didn't check. Just seeing that could be glitchy. Maybe no one's watching. Oh, it just froze. Well, it will get there. I'm finishing something that is really important. So sorry if it glitches or gets. Okay. Okay, let's see. I love this like this party here. Okay. Oh, I'm not in light mode. Okay. I will push it a little bit. If it is starting. Oh, there's 30 people here. Perfect. just finish what I'm doing so this doesn't look bad. Okay. I'm starting the clothing things, so it doesn't glitch. Well, sorry, I'm streaming whatever. Like, this is not even a stream. I'm just recording for proof that this is happening. Okay, this is done. This is done. Okay, I think we're fine. Okay, we can be watching this one. Sorry. I'm just tired. This is what, like, the last of me. Well, this keep going. Okay. Okay, so no cockroach this round. He played 1 and 2, so we have, I guess, Zero Chill, T-Dog, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this okay, sorry if I'm not, but the pasta person, okay, so this is 827 against 833. This is good. I mean, look at those numbers. Okay, that's perfect. I guess like this is more like the round for who's second, right? I think like if let me check. Licha left it around here. Yes, this is a perfect reminder. So until round two, so at the end of round two, 858 of course had like 90,000 points. Wow, I will read all these numbers in English. Then 833 was second with 1500, sorry, 15,000. And then 877 is 11,000. And fourth is 87 with 7,000. So if we, let's see, how is this here? Hi, DeAndre. Okay. Oh, Rix is here too, and AK. That's perfect. Oh, I understand why Rinaldi is not replying. He's playing, which is good. Okay. I guess if it keeps like this, maybe 827 has a chance to get third place. I guess we will see. Oh, okay. There's a second alliance in 827 too. 100% like this that nickname. Okay, Rinaldi's doing first. Okay. Yep. Okay. It's like I cannot focus anymore. I talk too much in the other rounds. So this is the silent round. Well, there's a 101 here. Well, it's pretty crowded. Looking good. Well, this is taking forever. Faster. I didn't see many, like, I don't know. Well, maybe I was distracted. I don't know, like, not sure. Like, if someone there was yesterday, first round, um, I feel like everybody like kind of slog walk at least like in these groups attacks. That's what I mean, like these large group attacks. I can 100% value this kind of attacks because this is looking great. Look at the 31, 32. We have like around 40 from 858, I think, in round 1 and 2. That was super impressive. Oh, someone arrived late, but I don't get to. Okay, we're going to light mode. Is people coming? Where? Here? Oh, no, there's a battle here. I'm almost blind too, so it is what it is. I left all my energy in round 1 and 2. Oh, we're like half an hour already. Okay, let's watch this. Like everyone from 877 is attacking solo, or I think we watched like a 10 players attack round 2. I just lost my memory. But this is how it has been the 3 rounds. I was supposed to try to do music. Let's see. Maybe if I do this, let's see. Okay, that's kind of quiet. Okay, that sounds a bit too much. No. Okay. It's more for me than for you, sorry. This is how it is. It's too silent. And if not, it's like the dogs. So here is Itzanzan is defending against A58. Okay. Okay. Okay, there's 10 defending from 877. I think that's probably a record for them. 4 attacking from 858. We will really want to watch, like, to see the report of this one. It was amazing. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. What else? What else is happening? Oh, there's a comeback. Okay. Looking really great. I was reading GC chat at the end of round 2, and something that I think talks great about someone that talked a lot of shit. It was this guy saying like A58 like has quite a nation and they do great and teamwork and everything. And the thing for me about that comment, of course, like great, it won't erase everything else that he said, but it's like, how did you not know? What did you think it will happen? Like, I think we talked this in the morning, round 2. Like, this is not by chance. This is happening. This is a lot of work, teamwork, discipline, good leadership also. So I don't know, like I guess like there's some people that just needs to taste it to understand. Um, anyway, I guess everything falls into place eventually. Let's see this one. So 827 is attacking 877 in the core. Not succeeding though. It seems like they're still coming, but they are not arriving together, so. I just tried to put like some bossa music, but I didn't meant like this fake bossa in English. I'm sorry. I like Brazilian one. Brazil bossa nova. Yes, this one. Okay, so sorry, I'm slow now. Well, this is finishing, but okay, it's going again. So A33 is defending against A27. I'm really sorry about the other nations in Club 10. I'm just tired. I forget that there's other places that are not the first place. So I will check the score later. Defense again, A33 is attacking right now A58. I said everything that I have to say in round 1 and round 2. Like, at least I'm getting repetitive right now. Okay, this is Rinaldi against 2 from 877. Is Rinaldi without Titans here? No. Okay, no, I'm doing whatever. I think like it was 877 that was without Titans. Okay, a new name from 877. Hello, Maze. That was still not enough. So, which one is missing? Like the attack tower? This one. Yes. But there's half the battle. Okay. Oh, okay, there was wherever here defending this tower. Okay, got it. Okay, we can watch. Wow, sorry, we missed this one. I'm just remembering that I have the feeling that these skins looks like flowers. Not really. We are flowers though. Very weird flowers. Stay cute. Okay, let's check scores. Oh. Okay, who's attacking? Yeah. So the core is right now 877. Like this tower 2. Not this one. Let's see what's happening here. there's people coming, and they're probably going to arrive together. Okay, that's exciting, or maybe not. We will see. Probably yes. Okay. Like, I need to stand up and just applaud like 833 for those amazing time attacks. Like, perfect. Super perfect, all the arrivals. Oh, look at 877 bringing like 24 to defense. That's new. Okay, this is a good one. Well, it's just the game we know. But to be honest, I think this was one of the very few GC finals that didn't glitch. No, not glitch, but like I feel like besides this moment, it's looking pretty good in general. Someone arrived late. Oh no, some other attack. Well, I'm sorry, like that's not happening. If we will have done some kind of prize like I don't know, I just miss Beast running all around. But it's fine. I also like this fight for the second place. Looking good. Hi, Beef. You're here. Wait, wait, wait. Don't go. Where are you? Yes. No. Where are you, Beef? I see you. You should come here. Where are you? Wait. Beef. Okay, let's see if I can do this without breaking anything. Mm. Oh, I forgot that I can do this. How is I can do this? Hmm. cannot I find the... Yes. Oh, no. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Yes. Beef talk. Beef talk.
Hello.
Yes. Okay, wait a moment. There. And I feel this is going like I don't I am trying not to break everything. I'm not going to stream in Discord because it's going to lag, but welcome.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Been drinking some margaritas, smoking some brisket,
Oh,
enjoying my weekend.
I'm so jealous. Like, still, um, I think I'm tired to drink to everything. Like, I drank so much coffee today, which I never do. So I don't know. I just feel I don't know, but it's looking good for now. Like, there's actually a fight for the second place.
That's fun.
Yes.
I woke up at like 4 a.m. today
Why?
because I had to make brisket, and that's like a anywhere from a 9 to a 12 or 13 hour process.
Wow, that's like commitment.
Damn right. Barbecue is life.
That's good. I think I'm going to do pizza with for my friends tonight.
Oh, very nice.
I don't know with, with which energy, but I will try.
So, have you had fun in GC?
Like, yes. Like I feel like I left all my energy in round one and two, so right now it's like um well, I'm just here surviving. But it has been 14 minutes already. Or more. Yes, 14 minutes. And there's 14 more left. Are you like doing guitar?
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Love it. This is going to stay in the in the stream and in the well, I don't know how to talk anymore. And in YouTube, so hey, you're famous. Yay. Okay, so this looks so 877 is defending against A33. Like I'm so like it excites me like A33 doing time attack. Like respecting. I can always enjoy that.
A33 is a fun nation.
Yes, like they are doing really good. Like they are bringing numbers. They're really fighting. Like I love them.
I think what helped this final was having 799 in the semifinal with 858.
Yes, it would have been
So
fun to have them here, right?
it shook things up, and I like that.
Yes, yes, yes. Also, like 877 that is not really Glove 10 being here. It's like, I don't know, fresh air, new people, new everything. Do you listen to
Yeah.
music like in the background that I'm listening?
Oh, are you?
Oh, okay. You don't listen. um,
What?
I have some music because round one and round two I was in complete silence, and
Oh.
that was such experience, and but it was fine. But I cannot really do music. I mean, music music, um, because YouTube is going to probably report it. So I'm just doing like background. Maybe they don't report it, or maybe they do. We will see. I think like they don't like erase the video. They just took off the music. I just hope it's only the music and not only the voice. But in any case, it will work. I don't mind. I don't. Oh, so okay, this is 833 against 858. Looking good. I feel like I'm just like telling you what's happening, but you're not seeing.
That is correct. I am not, but I'm fine with it.
But do you have a TV around?
Oh, I have a TV, I have a computer, but my internet connection is shit right now. So,
Okay.
like on the phone, I'm on cellular data because Wi-Fi doesn't do me any good at the moment.
Yeah, I can understand. Like, I always feel like since I'm in Argentina, like everything here is works, but then I guess like everybody has bad connection eventually. So.
Right now, nobody has a worse connection than me. It's fucking trash. Makes me mad.
I can understand. Well, I wanted to check scores. Oh, so 833 is defending against 877 and they are actually winning. There's there's 32 people defending the core. Okay. Let's see the scores. So it's half an hour.
858 got max points in the first and second, didn't they?
Uh-huh. Both of them. Amazing.
The fucking champions. I love it.
Yes, like yes.
The dynasty of killer whales.
Yes, and also like something that I was going to say, and now you remind me, is that I asked someone from 621 today how many GCs they won, and they say they won 4. So like 858 is not that far away of that. So that makes me excited.
Correct. I wonder how many 255 has won.
Oh, we can ask. We can ask later. We can ask.
Yeah, 255 is like just ridiculous.
Yes. They're tired of winning, probably.
Well, did you see the report that Roser shared in Global Conquest, where they had like 83? They had 83 people attack a city.
Yes, that was insane. I saw it like, but not very deeply. It was just checking like the scores of this bracket, but that lit show share.
Burned a city with 430 million BP. Yeah. That's insane.
That's great. I love that. Makes me happy.
Is your doggy making some noise?
That's perfect because like when you I guess I don't know, like I'm just guessing, but when you win like that, I guess you have like a free mind, like a free brain to like try new things like that. So very good. Very, very good. So all this round is I like one thing that I like makes me happy is when we see the scores like 858 is like protecting the first place, which it's perfect. It's still like a very how do you say it in English, like a very lazy third round, which is like it is what it is, right? Because it's already done, but I don't don't know, like, let me go back to lead show screenshot because um, here. So I will like this is how much today I was having breakfast and I was thinking like how is that I am that committed to this, but I am. So I'm grabbing a calculator at the moment just to do some math. So okay, and I need a pen now. So I'm trying to guess because we're 30 minutes away of the end. And okay, total scored for A33 will be with these numbers here around 23,000. 877. I'm very slow. Could do this so fast. Oh, okay. So if 833 keeps going, like they are going to stay in second place, which is, I don't know, makes me happy for them.
Hell yeah.
And these ones, I would very much want 827 to go in third place, but they're not like very far away. They could do it, but still like they will need to fight. So let's go see. Okay, they have one tower. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, they don't really have towers. They have one. Oh, they have three of these littles. Oh, and now they have another one. Okay. Maybe. We'll see. So, Beef, you know more than me. So, what's happening with merges? Like, is something that people is waiting? It's going to happen soon.
Yeah, I mean there will definitely be merges. I would imagine within the next month.
Okay.
But I don't know who's getting a merge. I'm going to maintain optimism that 785 will get a merge.
Okay.
But we'll see.
Yeah, like probably the newer nations also, right?
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see much like in the 600s or younger, but like a lot of the nations that are only single merged, I think you will start seeing some merges for them.
Okay.
But I don't know. We'll see. The question is really if merges happen, will they be good merges or shit merges? Because last time merges came around, it was literally just shit nations.
Yeah.
So
I don't
know. I guess we'll find out.
I don't really remember last time, but I remember that it was mostly new nations. When I say new nations, it's like 100. That they are not that new, but they are newer. What happened? I made this super private channel because Rinaldi wanted to join, but I think he's playing.
Playing? What a bitch.
Yes, well, someone...
I'm just kidding.
Someone needs to keep the first place for them. I think like this is probably the hardest, right? Like it's like how is that we're keeping the first place without spending much? Anyway, like they don't need to. They already won, so also like with the points they made until now, like they're surpassing like the 100,000. That's how you read it in English. Good one. I'm very curious on how like the eight, no, the 989 bracket is going. Like they were very tied.
Yeah, that was very close.
Yes, I don't think I
I'm
understand.
interested to see how that shit shakes out.
Yes, 100%. I wish like we can have different screens and watch them all together. Like, you know, like have all the screens together and we choose which one we want to watch.
Oh, it'd be so satisfying.
Yes. That's my dream. That's my GC dream. Besides winning GC sometime. It's amazing how
Gotta
most of
check
us.
my brisket.
Huh?
Gotta check my brisket.
Oh. You should tell us how that's going. I'm not sure if Ashia is around there. Maybe she's not, but she can join here too if she wants. Na, na, na. Yeah, also like in the previous bracket that like it was not ours. 732 is the one, is the champion, so they're really strong, right? I think Beef left. Oh, he's mute. I don't know if you're listening, Beef, for the three people that is in YouTube.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
How was it? How is it?
Oh, it's good. I just had to play with the fire a little bit.
Oh,
Very satisfying.
yes. I like to do barbecue, but what I don't like is the smoke and all of that. So I don't do it here.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm good, but I'm lazy.
So I also have chili going.
Oh,
So I'm going to share a few pictures. This is my day so far.
where are you sharing? Sharing the channel food, the food channel.
Oh, a few pictures. They're just it's in the voice chat that we're in,
Okay.
but it's going to be a minute before they all upload. There's 5 pictures,
Okay. They didn't arrive yet.
and they're taken in order.
Like I feel like this conversation is like
No,
very
no. There's 2 more.
1995.
There's 2 more that have to.
Oh my god, that's crazy. We're in 1995. We don't even have like good signal. Oh my god.
Come on, load, you pieces of shit.
Oh,
I
your
mean,
audio is breaking at the moment, just for you to know. Or maybe it's me. Who knows?
what was that?
Um, that
You said
your
the audio's breaking?
yes, but now it's great again.
Hmm. Well, there they are. They posted.
Yes, let's see. Oh, that's looking amazing. Oh, you're very committed with this. Oh, the margarita.
Damn right.
I'm so jealous about the
Yup.
margarita.
Yeah, barbecue requires beverage because let's be honest, a fucking 12-hour cook. You gotta drink, you gotta smoke, you gotta make that meat, gotta make that food. Actually, I forgot to stir the chili. God damn it. I'm sure it's fine.
What does chili has for you?
So I mean, it's basically a tomato-based sauce with meat, a bunch of spices, chili powder, all that fun stuff. But I will probably end up putting in a few different beans as well.
We call here
But
like we call that bolognese, which is a sauce with we will eat with pasta.
you said bolognese?
Yes.
That is a bit different from chili.
Okay, explain.
So even though it is a tomato-based dish, right? The seasoning structure, by comparison to something like bolognese, is totally different. Um, Now, could you put this with pasta? You certainly could, but generally speaking, it's got a lot more spice to it. I actually add a little bit of brown sugar to kind of balance out the spice and the acidity from the tomato. Um, Ton of meat, slow cooked, but so there's chili powder, there's cumin. Cumin is probably one of the bigger separators from anything else because you generally wouldn't put that into just a pasta sauce. Um, but yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, like I was just trying to understand. Like is chili like Mexican, right?
Correct. So Mexican, even though what I make is probably more of a Texas variety of
Oh,
chili as opposed to a Mexican variety, just based off of what I have access to, right? Like I'm using chili powder. I'm not using, you know, ancho chilies or guajillo chilies or anything like that, which if I wanted to do it that way, then I could, very similar to how I would make like an enchilada sauce. That would be more of the base, but
okay,
you can do
got
it a
it.
lot of different ways.
Everything sounds so delicious. Like I went to have breakfast to a place like it's kind of a palace here. Feeling fancy.
Ooh.
Yes, and because I have something from work after that. So and then in the same place, like they have like a really good bakery and pastry. So I bought cookies and something that we have here that's called alfajor, which is like the greatest. And like everything is super sweet. And then I was like, what I'm going to have for lunch? And I was like, I will be streaming and I need to eat. So I bought two sandwiches. I didn't took a picture, but it's like we have something that I think you don't have it in the U.S. Like we have like a kind of bread that is that is I don't know how to say this in English, but you will understand. It's the inside of the bread, like the white part.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the bread. That's the only part that we use for the sandwich, not the rest.
Oh, okay.
It's a specific kind of sandwich, which is really good.
All right. I'm going to
Yes.
mute real quick.
Okay. Okay, so we're seeing 858 attack against 877. Rinaldi just retreat. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see the scores. We're 15 minutes away. Rinaldi, if you're listening, I know that you cannot text in the chat, but you have a message in Discord with a link so you can join and talk with us. Whatever you want to say. Okay, so this is the score. We're again 15 minutes away. 858 only has a tower. And 1, 2, 3, 4 toilets. The moment. Tuk tuk tuk. Oh, like, look at. I guess I don't know if this is a second alliance. Well, it's like yes. The answer probably is yes. These are really good points. This is what we were talking in the morning. Round 2. This is generating a lot of value here. Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back.
Yes. I'm sorry, I had to taste that chili. We were talking about it, so I had to taste it.
How was
And
it?
it's fucking delicious.
I'm so jealous. Like, okay, so I slept around 4 or 5 hours. That's the difference between round 1 and round 2. So I was like, um, I don't know, like right now I feel tired, but maybe I feel hungry too. I don't know. I cannot tell.
Yeah, I think I slept for like 3 or 4 hours as well.
Why?
Because I had to wake up early as fuck to start this cook.
I love it. Super committed.
Yeah, man. So I actually put the meat on the cooker at about 7:30 this morning. It's now 2:18.
Wow.
It's still got a little bit of a ways to go, maybe another 2 or 3 hours. But I woke up at 4 o'clock so that I could start trimming the brisket, just to get it, the right size and shape and the right fat content. And then what I did is I broke down the trim, cut the meat out of it and all of that. So I used that meat for the chili, and then I'm rendering the fat in a crock pot nice and slow so I can make tallow, and I can use that as my cooking grease for other things. So
That's amazing. I love that.
No waste.
I did, I don't know how to, I think I can post a picture later in the chat, but I cooked last night. I don't know how to call it in English, but it was like, um, it's not spaghetti, I don't know how you call it, but a kind of pasta and
What do you
vegetables.
call it?
Guiso.
Okay.
Like you can have guiso of whatever. To be honest with you, it's like like you have vegetables and maybe some protein like meat or like whatever, and you can have beans. It's like a soup, but with more things.
Okay.
But it's really good. I will send a picture later because I'm trying to get like um, here is a spring and we're getting to summer, which I hate. So I'm trying to like take advantage of the last um, good days of not so much hot weather.
You said it's called guiso?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, that translates to Spanish stew. Uh,
Oh, okay, okay. Yes, you're right. 100. Yes, yes. I know it.
no, that's fine. So I guess stew is the word we were looking for. And okay, so it looks like oftentimes cumin is used. So honestly, sounds fucking delicious. Versatile as fuck. You can kind of do whatever you want with it. I love one pot meals.
Sorry, I'm watching a fight, which is like insane. Um, like there's this plane that wasn't really dying. It was 1% for a while. It was crazy. Like all those planes, skins. Did you get it?
Uh-huh.
Do you? Okay.
Oh no, the skins. I'm sorry, I did not get the skins.
They're
I'm not
looking.
spending for that shit.
I may have a bit high and drunk during round one, and I say a lot of things. And one of the things that I said that I remember is that I was like seeing flowers, like they look like flowers. Well, maybe, probably not. Like I was just checking now, and it was like, this is not really a flower. Anyway, um, yes.
Oh, thank you for inviting me to your little exclusive chat. I appreciate it.
I saw you alone in the shut up and listen, and I was like, no, 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 what's beef alone? I don't want
No,
to.
it's fine.
I don't want to
I
do.
prefer, being here with you,
Oh,
but you know, when I'm not doing shit, if I'm just gonna like play guitar, I figure shut up and listen is a good room to go into, so I don't give people the wrong impression that I want to talk to them. But you're not just anyone. You're Exy. I like
oh.
talking to you.
Like that's how I feel sometimes. It's like I just want to go to VC, but just like be there with someone, but not really talk. Like
Yes.
which is weird, right? So
I don't think that it's weird at all. I
okay.
think some people would find it weird, but I'm the type of person who, if I'm hanging out with a good friend, like we can sit there and not fucking talk and just be doing something completely separate but parallel, but share each other's company and find it pleasant. And then, like, once in a while, you might share a little bit of banter, and then you go back to not saying shit for a while. I don't know. That's like my my coasting zone, my safe space. I like it.
100%. Like, for me, I okay. So like, I would tell what's happening in GC. I don't know if people is watching just for the recording, but it's funny how like seeing how 877 is very close to get the first place. So they are like attacking, 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 and 858 is like defending, defending. So that's what happened in the stream. And about like being quiet, yes, 100%. I have moments. I really like to talk, but at this moment specifically, you're really helping because if not, it was going to be like a silent stream. um, yes, don't die, don't die. You cannot die in the middle of the stream. Beef. I think he got. Are you okay?
Yeah. I just didn't want to cough all up in your ear.
That's good. Thank you so much.
Oh, man.
But what happened? Drink water, not margaritas.
The shit? Water.
Well, like you seem to be. I don't know how to say that in English, but you are like coughing or something.
Yeah, that's because I hit the bong.
Okay. I don't really smoke, and every time like I don't really smoke. But if someone is like, it's like okay, like I always cough. Like I don't know, and it's like my friends are always like, "Don't worry, like this happens to everyone." And I was like, okay, I don't really think so.
I don't really think so. Don't get me wrong. I don't enjoy the coughing part. But
You know
I'm
what's
pretty
funny?
high.
I see. You know what's funny? Um, there's um there's a channel in YouTube that is called Globe 10. Um, that is a channel about traveling the world in 10 minutes. Brilliant.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I don't know. I never like. I was because I was looking for Globe 10 YouTube channel yesterday from my personal YouTube, and I found this and I was like, but that's not the logo of Club 10. And then it was like, yes, because this is not the channel. Super fun.
That's silly.
Yes. Yes.
Huh.
Well, so there's 3 minutes left. That means that there's 3 minutes left for me to go to have a nap. Oh my god. Okay, so
I just realized that I am smoking, drinking, and smoking.
wow, that's perfect.
I love it.
Yes, of course. Like if you're at home, like what's the damage?
I'm at home today and tomorrow. It's a wonderful thing.
Okay, so 877 passed 858 in the ranking. We're 2 minutes away. Everything is fine because 858 already won. They will officially have won their third GC in like 1 minute and 40 seconds. So perfect. 3 in a row. That's amazing.
What?
What happened?
It's Rinaldi.
Here?
Yeah, I recognize the adorable dog.
Oh, hello. Say hi to us.
Congrats on GC, by the way.
Yeah. We're not listening to you. Do you listen to him, Viv?
Oh, no, I don't hear him. He's muted, but
Oh,
that's okay.
he's muted because
He's
playing.
along for the ride.
Or you, I
Oh,
don't know.
hey. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. What's up?
I'm
Just
fine.
chilling.
I was just asking. Yeah, thanks, by the way. I was saying if you guys were still on YouTube.
Yes, we're like, okay, so if everything is fine, YouTube is listening to you at the moment. I hope.
Okay. Yeah, I actually quit once I got the ranking I wanted. But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun one, actually. I wasn't sure how hard I was going to go because I was kind of tired. But it was a lot of fun.
You sure are. Well,
I mean, I had so much gold and speeds. I was like, even though like I'm kind of tired, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for the ranking. So once I got it, I just quit.
okay. So, congratulations because like right now 858 like it just finished, which is amazing.
Yep, I see that.
I'm so happy for you. Like super happy. Really happy. I wanted to say something. I was thinking today, like a few hours ago, about what you said yesterday in round one about people not recognizing A58 or saying something in other streams. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh, it's not. Yeah, I did make that comment. I don't actually like. I'm not as up to date on some of the different streams and podcasts and whatnot that as other people. I try to tune in when I can, but hard to find the time sometimes. But yeah, I actually didn't watch the last. I think it might have been the last Monsters with Monsters. I've tried to tune into some of those. I think they're pretty good sometimes. It depends how it goes. I'll leave my reservations on that for
Okay.
another time. I've given feedback on what I like and don't like about it. But anyways, I heard, so I didn't see this firsthand, that some of the whales were saying that A77 was going to win. And I don't know. I just thought that was ridiculous. Like, given our history, given like, I don't know, if you know like just the most basic things about our nations, like, I think they probably knew they weren't going to win. I mean, I don't know if they were that delusional or not. Like, I didn't look into it, but I don't know. I just thought it was kind of obvious that we were going to win, and either like you don't understand the game or you just don't know that much about the nations if you're going to make a comment like that.
It was super obvious you were going to win. That's why I won gold.
Yeah, I actually didn't even bet. I have enough gold. I don't know. I don't do this. It's like a waste of time to me. But yeah, I would have bet on us, obviously. In the last round, like obviously at that point, there were people who wanted to play, who played, and a lot of people who were scheduled to play, they didn't. They just wanted to save up. It was, we already won, so that's why we didn't max again. But I mean, whatever. It's pretty irrelevant. It's just vanity at that point.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to like dig into that because I don't know, like I'm very biased, so I don't think like my opinion is like super like it's not like I'm not part I cannot be partial ever. But for me it's like how like I was super thinking um how like because I was reading a comment yesterday in GC chat. I will say the things that probably like you cannot say because you're in your nation and that's fine. But I was reading GC chat after round two and this guy that was talking a lot of shit, he was saying like to you like good job and you have a really good team. And I was like, how like what like where were you? Like you didn't know this, you know? Um like
Yeah,
like
I
did
think
you
he
even
knew that.
invent a
Like maybe
team,
just
you know?
yeah, maybe he's just trying to be a good sport at that point. Which I respect like that. he's not going to be totally dug in on being a douchebag. Because honestly, I think he was kind of a dick for the last month or whatever it was. And honest, I don't even look at most of what I see from GC chat is shared with me from outside the game, like in Viber and Discord. It's just like anything else. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of like my mental space to be looking at that garbage. So if there's anything good, like I usually will see it because people will share it with me. But yeah, I saw a lot of like nasty, hateful stuff from him and some of their top players and some of their CS34. So you can't just say it was like the middling cities that were being dicks. Like it was all across the board. And I don't know. I just think it's really bad for their reputation, for their recruiting, for their retention. I don't think there's a lot of strategy or thought going on behind what they're doing. Like, maybe it's fun in the moment, but like, how is that going to help you like months down from the line? Like, who's really going to want to join and stick around in your nation? Like, I don't know. To me, it seems like kind of a toxic place, and like, why would people want to? Like, I wrote that post genuinely. Like, why would people want to spend money to be a part of this? Like, it seems insane.
100%. Like, at least when you face 799, at least the round one, that was the only one that I saw. Like, I was like, okay, at least Beast is going through something that is like individual ranking, and he was giving a show because he's great. But like these guys didn't seem to know what they were doing in round one. But at least like round three, they were a little bit better. They brought like a lot more people. I was wondering why they didn't in the first round. But well, anyway, like you.
Yeah, I don't know. I could only watch on the stream. I didn't notice. I mean, I was a part of round two, and I was casually watching round one, so I didn't notice that much of a difference. Honestly, I think what happened in round two, from my perspective, was that we were just so overpowering. We like broke their will, um, and I think even at one point, Cockroach might have ran out of like gold or speeds or something because he just completely sat out for a period of time, like a pretty long period of time. Which, like knowing him, like I feel like he would just go till the bags are empty. So it only leads me to believe like bags are empty. Um, and I can't really speak to it. Like, it does take planning and coordination to like pull off what we're doing, but you also need numbers and there's a lot that goes into it. They've played in GCs before, they've played in finals before, so I think they know what they're doing. To some extent, like they may not just have the firepower, to pull off what they want to do. It's hard to say. Like I don't know them that well.
No, of course. Also, like, you said something that for me is super important. Um, I don't know. I just feel like we don't have perspective of our own and even of our nations when we are in them. And you said something like about strategy, and I feel like you are one of the very few nations that really has a strategy. I think like the rest of the nations is like, well, whatever. Like, but it you can tell like if you play this game for a while and you're like little smart, not super smart, like I see it when I see you play, and that's the reason why I keep like streaming GC.
Yeah.
Because you know what you're doing, and that's the reason why you won three GCs, not one, not two, now three.
Yeah, thank you. I would agree with that to some extent, but also I would I think just because maybe you don't have the perspective, like I would disagree slightly with some of the details. So I think one quick point. I think one of the reasons we've won is just like even though we're lacking that mega whale, it's we have a pretty good culture of participation and people playing the events they want to play and prioritizing certain things like KE and GC, etc. And um, we make it, a lot of emphasis on like saving up for this event and putting a lot of priority on it. And we have like a lot of power spread across, like our top 10 or whatever. And then if you even go like, I think one of the mistakes people make when they're analyzing like these things is they look at the top like 5 and they're like, oh, well, they're top 2 or 3 stronger. They're going to win. And it's like, you need to look at the top like 30, 20. And I think if you just do a screenshot of that, you'll see like that's where a lot of our sauce, that's where a lot of our strength is. And then also that those cities are able to like speed around for like a long time and heal up for a long time because they've saved up. A lot of cities, like, they won't use those items for like 2 months before the event. So, people complaining about like A77 getting targeted because they were dickheads at the beginning of round 1, like, but that's happened to us before. Like, if you can't like take that, then you were never going to win anyways because you never had the resources to win. Like, that should not stop you. That should just be like a little speed bump. And like the way it should go is they stop because they realize they're losing in the battle that actually matters, which are the points, and it's kind of useless to keep attacking the cities. Like, that's how it always goes. It's like people have their vendettas, they attack the cities, and then they're like, well, I'm not going to win the event attacking cities. I have to go to the towers. That's kind of how it goes. And then,
Yes.
anyways, that was a bit of a tangent. And then just to get back to your original point, like, the part that I disagree with is like, I do think other nations have strategies. Like, I think it would be crazy if they didn't. There's a lot of time, money, effort that goes into this. I think how I would rephrase that is like, is your strategy like something that you can actually pull off? Like, is it realistic? What can you actually achieve? And, there's also just the reality of like, and you win the event, like, do you have like, just because you made the final doesn't mean like you can win it. I've been there before. I've been in finals pre-merge where, yeah, we were like, there's no chance in hell we're going to win this. It's just impossible. So like, I don't know if it's always just strategy. Like, that is definitely a part of it, and some of our wins. But like this one, I think we were just like an overwhelming favorite. I don't think it had anything to do with strategy. I don't think the other nations could have done anything. I think they could have teamed up against us and we still would have won. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like, yes. I have two things to say to you. One is funny. I remember as soon as when I was playing, we merged and we went against you. You weren't merged, but you were super strong. We won that round. I think it was the first round. And I don't know, like, I remember you from there, like A58 until now. And you also were in the like in the like in the other bracket before, like 3 or 4 GCs ago, 4 I think.
Yeah, we were in the 904, like our first GC together, which we could talk about that a little bit if you want, but yeah, that was a close one. We ended up losing. um I would love to do that one again. Like, I guess just a quick point on that is it was our first GC together. Like, we made some mistakes. We learned a lot from it and we haven't lost since. Um, but it was super close. Like, I think a couple decisions and we could have won that one. And, we lost. So it is what it, like, I'm not taking anything away from 904. They deserved it. They won it. But honestly, like, I think we actually made a couple of strategic blunders there. And we learned a lot from that. And it was damn close. And A77 was in that GC, and they were like by far the 4th place. It was us, 904, 910, and A77. A77 wasn't even like on the radar. You know what I mean? Like, they were not a. But it's not like they had never played us. They don't know like who we are. We have Iron Blood with them all the time, and they, their whales take that event super seriously, and we don't. I don't know if they underestimated us because of that. But they've seen us in GC before. We almost won that one, and they had no chance. So, I don't know. It's like no excuses to be idiots.
I 100% remember that one because Lead Show has been in the server from forever. And as soon as we changed servers to this one that we are now, like, you were playing that GC, and I asked him, like, what happened? And well, we have a little talk there. But that was really good also because it's not that, well, like, you have three, like, these are the only 3 GCs you have, or you previously won others?
No, these are the only ones, actually.
Okay, but it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm trying to, but please.
No, it's good. It's good. But yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't 4 in a row because, like I said, the previous one before these three was that one that we got second by a small margin.
No,
The
but
short of it is, yeah, what ended up happening was like, I think I wasn't awake for round two. We didn't have like the system we have now where like we're always available every round and we kind of talk it out and like we had built in flexibility and we have a plan, but then we also like, I always stress like there needs to be flexibility in the plan because like there's three other nations. You don't know what they're going to do. You can't just make like such a steadfast plan, not knowing what everyone else is going to do. You know, they could change it up, what they've done in the past. And we didn't really have that GC. I think some people panicked in round two. People that were scheduled for round three ended up coming into round two. Then they didn't focus enough on the toilets when they sent more people. Like, you know, they should have won. Like they should have had a more commanding lead. And then that left us short in round three where I was in, and that was a fucking nightmare. Like I went so fucking hard. And yeah, that was really disappointing, but it was too like we just, you know, like I said, we kind of fumbled that one. That's what happened from our perspective, at least.
no, also like it's really good, like the progress, like um, you learn from that. Then you won once, twice. This is the third one, and you're very solid. Like I 100% like. I mean, I don't know if I agree with you, but if the other nations has a strategies, like they're maybe not that good. Anyway, I don't know. Like, but still, um, because yours
Yeah,
are
maybe.
working. Like something is really like graphic that your strategy is good and it's working. The others maybe are not. Anyway, we were talking with Beef because someone from 621 shared today that they won. This is like their fourth GC. So, and I was like, oh, like you're not too far away from that. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, no, I know that they've been really successful. I'm surprised they didn't have any. Is that 4 in a row or like four total?
I don't know. Like I ask in general, he says four, but we can ask later in the chat. But it surprised me too. But I think like the first one, I remember like, well, maybe it was not the first one, but I think like they were going against this nation. I'm not sure if it was 555. And they were like, we don't really have a chance and whatever. And then they went round one and they won and they were like, we need to win this, and they won that GC. I think that was the first one that it was like 4 GCs ago. We can ask though, but I was like,
Yeah, but that was the one that it was like 621 against the world. I think it was the last one that Superman was before he quit the game. The great one, whatever his name was. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, because that would track. That would be 4 in a row. Because that GC, I'm pretty sure, was the one that we got second in, and so I think they've won everyone since. So maybe it's 4 in a row. But yeah, no, obviously, like we see them all the time in Polar. We have like a running joke about it. They're insane. I mean, they're just like absolutely insane.
So they're 4 in a row. You're 3 in a row. 904 ended up with 2 in a row. So I don't know. I'm always rooting for you. So
Did 904 win, by the way, or
no,
910?
No, 910 won this time.
Ah, good for them.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to make a quick point on that. It was sort of an offhanded comment in Discord, in the Glow 10 Discord, which by the way, you probably like. I think you guys have done a really good job at that. The old Discord, I popped in sometimes, and it was kind of like a shit show. And like I mentioned before, if like I don't always have time for this stuff, but like this one is like much more organized and clean. Like, you know, there's not a bunch of like shit talking going on all the time, like waste of time sort of shit. So just a quick point on that. Like, love what you guys have done with the Discord, and that's why you see me in there a decent amount, you know, when I can. But I was talking to Hallberg. because he keeps talking about how GC is dead, and like I get his point. Like it is dead for like 95% of nations, but I'm not sure that isn't true for a lot of events. And what I was saying was like I made a few points, but one of the points I was making was like I don't think it's dead for like the newer nations because like it's a new event. You're kind of proving yourself. You're figuring the event out. And like you might have lost the last one, but like it's still new like the second time around, and like it could kind of drive you as a nation. Like if you were close, like okay, let's go for it. So I think that could motivate you. So I don't think it's dead for new nations, and I don't think it's dead for nations. I mentioned specifically 9-10 a month or two ago. Like nations who haven't won it, who are ultra competitive, have a lot of strong players. Like I think GC drives them in a way that they wouldn't be driven for other events. That was the point I was making. So like I'm not saying he's wrong that GC is dead or not. I'm not here to debate that point. But the only point I wanted to bring up was like, I think it does drive certain nations, certain players, and I thought I didn't want to comment in our globe like while GC was going on, but 9-10 was like the first one that came to mind. I was like someone I knew who it was driving them like big time, and it looked like it paid off.
Yes, like I love 910 and they are super strong. I'm super happy that they got a strategy and probably organization and a lot of other stuff that makes them win.
Oh yeah, I mean they sort of have a known strategy at this point. I think they might have done it again. They kind of go all in with a boo, their big whale, second and third round, and they try to scrounge, like focus on the toilets and get whatever points, try to shoot for like 15,000 points or something in round one, and then go as hard as possible in the next two rounds. So I think they did. Maybe they had some tweaks or whatever. I think they did that same general philosophy. Obviously, I have no idea what happened. I haven't spoken to anyone, but if I had to guess, like I've seen them in Polar a few times. They're a fucking handful. They have this. They recruited Nasby, who I think was a whale that played with Cash or something. So maybe there's some beef there because obviously Cash is in 904. That's what I've heard. I don't know that to be true, but Nasby is like a max. He's his account like when I see it like every other week in Polar, it's grown like like a pretty good amount, like a abnormal rate. He's on his way to being a max player, and I think between that and then their other like their next tier of players like Saif and forget all their names like Red Alarm, like whatever. Like I said, I could be fumbling some of the names, but those guys are extremely strong, and you galvanize people like I mentioned about our top 30, 40. Like you get those guys to save up, you get those guys to invest in the right things, and they're ready to go, and like you have a lot of participation, a lot of activity for the entire GC. Like that's such a huge part of it. Like I don't know how you win without that, honestly.
Yeah, like okay, I have two things to say. First one, thank you about the server. Like Beef is here and well, everyone that administrates the server like is great and really helpful. Like everyone around in the server is really great. Like nobody is really talking shit or causing drama and all the stuff that at some point like could be fun at first, but then they got so exhausting. So we try to really take care of this place. So thank you for bringing that up. And the other thing is that I just feel I was talking this with someone like for a while, someone in the game, right? I don't want to like expose this person, but it's like there's a certain environment that was created around this game that I don't really like. That is like this kind of like fun club of whales. I don't have anything against whales, please, or well, whatever people will think, whatever. But that's not the game. Like you cannot win. Like I don't know. Like I feel it's redundant to say it again, but like the way that you play this game is not one big player. and that's all, and a
Yeah.
lot of other people. So you know that better than me. So what I'm trying to say is that everyone is like behind the nations with these super mega powerful players, and that's that's exhausting. like no, that's not what should we cheer in. Yeah, because you need a team. You need more players like 255, for example. Like they have a lot of players and they probably, I don't know them, but with whatever, sorry, with everything that they're sharing right now, it looks like they play as a team because that's the reason why they win. So, like when you were saying before, so it's part of the environment of this game, but I'm feeling that it's going to change very soon. People is realizing that. I was saying this in the stream.
I
Yes.
thought it was going to change for a period of time, honestly, and because I thought a lot of these, how like the rate of releases has gone up, and it makes obviously the whales a lot stronger. But I think for like true teams, it gives them a better advantage because you're spreading all of that stuff across more people. Um, but then I realized like now people are always attracted to the big shiny thing, and I don't know if that's ever going to change. Honestly, like it makes sense. Like those cities are impressive. They're like $1 million cities or whatever. I get it, but I honestly don't think that's going to change. Like to what you were saying, I think Hallberg has talked about this a lot, and I agree with like pretty much everything he said on it. I think that's why he's kind of changed his strategy pretty definitively and been pretty open about that. In 785, like you can't just have one guy carry, and it kind of creates a lot of bad incentives and bad habits when that happens. So like having those huge players is like such a big advantage, but like if you don't manage it like carefully, it becomes actually like your biggest detriment. It's like this weird dichotomy of like it's your biggest asset, but it's also your biggest weakness. And you know, like I think it just comes down to like having restraint, managing personalities, like um focusing on, you know, your middle tier players and, making tough decisions like sometimes people want to burn the second alliance because they did some stupid shit. And like sometimes you want to do that too, but like is that actually a good idea for your nation? Like probably not. So it's a lot easier to just like hit the attack button, but that's probably not always the best like decision.
I understand what you're saying, but I think like as everything in life, this is a decision. So since we're like this is a game, and I guess like most people wants to win, and maybe others don't and wants to have fun and be like the famous player in their nation. So if you want to win, the way you win is like you are 621, 255, and other nations do. That's the way, at least for GT,
Mhm.
right? Then we can.
Yeah, I just don't think those things are mutually exclusive. And I think anyone who is saying that they just want to be the big solo player and do this or that, like they're kind of, I think at the end of the day, like, do you know anyone who doesn't want to win? Like, you may have given up on that dream because you realize like it's a lost cause, but you want to win. Like, no matter how many times you've lost, you want to win.
Okay, that's really
So
optimistic.
I don't know. I don't really buy that.
No, no, but sometimes the
Yeah, I think
way
everyone wants to win.
you okay. Sometimes the way I only like I'm only watching GC lately since I'm not playing, but sometimes I have the feeling that the way that people is when I say people, I say players and also like leaders of different nations are like working in their not working but organizing things in their nations. It's like I don't know, like this is really off. Like it's more like uh, okay. I will put an example so it's going to be more graphic. So there's a lot of videos in YouTube, at least in Globton YouTube, with all your finals. So I was like, if someone wants to know how you play, go watch the videos. And it's like people still think that you don't have it. How? Why? Like why? You know, like, and that's because you are not putting on the effort. I'm sorry, but that's how I think.
What do you mean not putting? Yeah, actually, I think you made a comment on one of the streams about not putting in the effort or something. What did you mean by that?
I mean that I was talking with I always talk with a lot of players, not much in the server, unfortunately, but a lot of people reach me out in private, and we were talking specifically with someone from 910, and I told this person this was after the round one of semifinals, and I told them like you can 100% win, and this person told me like, do you think that? Of course I think that. Like you have the power now. You need to like chop chop. You know, like do the other part of the work. But what I'm trying to say is that I think that that person like I sent like some of Club 10 GC finals videos of the streamings previous GCs, and I just felt that people don't really watch these videos, and they're really important to watch. Anyway, that's something that I'm saying and that I'm probably shouldn't be saying, but you know, I think that people don't investigate their opponent as much as they should. And when I say people, it's not your
Yeah,
nation.
that's probably true.
You too. You do that. I know that you do that, but not other nations. Or maybe if they do,
Yeah, I
they
think
don't. They don't.
maybe they aren't doing it as much as they think they are, or it should be.
Exactly. Because
But
the way that you
yeah,
are
I guess that.
building your nation,
Go
like
ahead.
not all nations are built like the way that yours is built. And I don't think
Hmm.
that people pay attention. Sometimes I have the feeling, and this is something that we have talked with Holbrook a lot. That is like um, there's a way to win this game. This is already being solved. People figure it out, but sometimes it seems that people want to try new things, and those new things are probably not going to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of I mean, there's definitely a lot of effort that went in, but there's luck involved too. I think A27, for example, was after their merge, they had potential to be similarly built to us, but a lot of their players quit. Mm. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't always go into the right hands. And, we've dealt with that. Nothing's perfect. But we haven't had mass exoduses where people just got out and then the city just, like when you have such a big power vacuum like that, and then it hurts morale and it can kind of snowball, you know what I mean? Um, so and then you have to just have the sets in the first place, like the people that are willing to, because like of course like a lot of what we do focuses on our top 40, 50 players, and we spend a lot of time with those our middle tier. But I mean, make no mistake, like without our top 10 and the money people put in, like it wouldn't matter. Like you got to have both, I think. So I think you make a good point, but also like there is some luck involved. And it's not cheap to have like, and cities over like 16 million offers to BP or whatever we have. I forget the exact numbers. I don't have it in front of me. So like it, like it's not like we have skill and those players like having joined these nations. We have done some recruiting, but not like as much as others. So I think it's a little bit of both, like a little bit of luck, and I think maybe the point you're trying to make is like people aren't doing enough to support their kind of middle class players, and I do agree with that, and I think that's something that's always been like a high priority for me, because I was never going to be like the big whale who could just like completely carry the nation. It's also just like not my nature. Like I kind of like helping people. I like building the team. That's sort of like my leadership style, and I want people to be included. And we ask people what they're having issues with, what they don't like. We've had our issues and our successes, and um, I don't know if there's like a blueprint per se, but like we just most of us, this is the only nation where we've ever played and ever going to play, so we're kind of figuring it out as we go. But yeah, that's we've always like been very focused on teamwork, especially like in 858 and like 885. I think they had a similar mindset. They had a lot of really good top end players, and not I think we kind of like melded our strategies. We played some frenzies against them, and they were doing like the thing where the whale just like the rock was like whacking into a tower over and over again. And I think I told him, I was like, dude, we can't do that anymore. Like we got to play together. And he like that was never an issue for him. He's like such a team guy. He cares a lot about the team, even though he's our strongest player. Like he's willing to sit out of things and let other people go, and not selfish at all. Like he only ever takes president for GC. So like a lot of the guys from 885 are really good people. The Doom, or Dog, Barrel. They're just like a lot of good people, and we got lucky with that merge too. Like if you don't get a good merge, like I don't, like there's no skill in that. Maybe our nation had a lot of like spending across the board, so like maybe just developing that culture of like inclusiveness, allowed, made Camel want us, like kind of paired us together for that reason. So maybe that was the skill. But at the end of the day, like it's a fucking lottery, and we got lucky. So I don't think that should be overlooked either.
Yeah, but you were lucky, okay, I understand, but you take care of that lucky. Like everything you say, and again, I'm going with the perspective again, like not like I would say like I would throw like a random number because I can, but I don't think like 90% of the nations do what you do. Like you can tell, at least I can tell that there's a lot of things you do as a nation to keep it together, and that's not
Mm-hmm.
easy. Like like whoever person that leads something in like in life in general knows all the effort your nation does, and it doesn't has to be only with money or with like with only money or only team. Like as you said, like it wouldn't matter if you have big players and you don't have the middle players. So you have a vision that most nations don't have, and that's what you won 3 GCs in a row, and probably more. But I don't want to like I don't want to.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. There's definitely some truth to that. Like 908 kind of comes to mind. I think run our they seem to run their nation in a similar fashion to us. I don't have specifics just from the outside looking in. Um, that they value participation, and like I think that's what you're trying to say, which I agree with actually. That comes with trade offs. Like that doesn't just happen, and that takes a lot of effort and time. Like that doesn't. So yeah, I do agree with you. Like even if some of the nations didn't have our luck, like you can tell that they're not going about it the same way, even without that luck. So I see what your point is.
Yeah, so just to close this conversation, like we will continue this. I'm like producing and planning like the second season of Globten podcast, so we can go through some other topics that are very similar to this one, but it's not this one. But we will talk about that later. So, what's next for 858? What do you want? What do you plan? What do you think? I want to know.
What's next? I think I gotta double check if we have an elite war with Mob 877. Let me just open this 1 second.
So,
But obviously, we would
877.
like to kick their ass in that. Yeah, we
Oh,
do. In
I love it. So,
8 days, 8 days, we have an elite war with Mob.
oh, that's amazing. Okay,
We have another one in like less than 24 hours, but that I would say that's a bigger headline. Um, but I would say that's next, as people are already talking about that. So I mean, we're not just planning to win that elite war. We're looking to dominate them. I mean, I don't care if they hear this. Like, I don't think there's anything they can do about it. Um, like it is what it is. Like you talk all that shit. Like we're not gonna pick on them and be assholes about it, but like we're gonna make our point like pretty clear. Who's the stronger nation, and also like you don't need to be assholes. You can just be normal people. um, so yeah, we have that coming up, and then obviously head of state. A77's in our bracket too, there, which is funny enough, but they're facing I think Davix Nation in Frenzy, and we're facing someone else. So if we both win, we would face Void, for the head of state championship. So that's obviously to be determined. We would both have to win our matchups. And yeah, other than that, like I think what's going to be the most interesting for the game is like a lot of people are expecting merges soon, and that could definitely change. Like I said to someone privately, like we might not like this could be our last GC win for a little bit because like I don't think we were one of the later nations to merge. We got a terrific merge. We have terrific participation and spending. Um, of all the nations who need merges, we like even though there's people who want them in our like people in our nation who want to merge. Like I've been saying, like we're at the bottom of that list. Like I would not expect one anytime soon. So yeah, some of these nations could like next GC could have merges, and that can really change the game. So that'll be something to look out for. And then my timeline for C44 was always like sometime between October to end of January. So we're still in that time window. And we'll see if, that can obviously change some things. I don't think it's that big of a deal, especially for the next GC. But, at 858, like, we don't have anyone who's going to, like, be a C44 in a week or two. We'll just do what we usually do, like, prioritize officer growth, focusing a bit more on Titans, and we'll slowly grow the city. And, higher tier troops are nice, but, like, they're extremely expensive. And it's, like, there's an opportunity cost, for focusing so much on city growth and uranium. And we just don't value that as highly as, the consistent daily growth. So, yeah, that's kind of what's next for us at a high level, I would say.
That's amazing. And that is exactly what I was talking about. Like, you know where you're going. Even if you don't know what's going to happen, that nobody knows what's going to happen. Like, if we all knew the future, well, that would be tricky. But anyway, like, we will see about the merch. We have been talking with Beef, like a few minutes or hours ago about that. So we will see. We don't know about merch. We don't know what's going to happen. And we'll always be cheering for you. I think like most nations should be like you. Mostly, like besides the game, which I love and I guess we all love. I'm talking about mostly like the organization part, the community part, the leadership part, everything that has to be with the other part of the game that nobody really talks about, and it's super important. So thank you so much for sharing. We will talk again and keep talking.
Last comment to that.
Again.
Yeah, I just want to make one quick comment.
Go ahead.
On that. It's like I think it would make the game more exciting if more nations did that, because like there would just be more people and more big battles. And so yeah, I would like, maybe that's a bit of our competitive advantage right now, but I would love that. So I'm all for that. It would be cool if more people did that. Anyway, and also, yeah, thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure too, and we're going there. You will see that a lot of nations will copy you because everybody wants to win at the end. So thank you so much.